This is a brief demo video for the Chapter 9 database activity. Before you begin, you will need to download the student data files for Chapter 9 from Blackboard. Do not use the Chapter 9 student data files from the publisher website because they're incorrect. Once you download the student data files, open up the Chapter 9 item sales database. Once the database is open, review the relationship map between the tables by clicking on Database Tools and then selecting Relationships. Once you have reviewed the relationship, close the window. The first form we will create will use all three tables. You will begin by selecting Create, click Form Wizard. First, from the distribution table, select the distributor's name, city, and state to add to the form. Now we're going to switch to the manufacturer table. From the manufacturer table, we're going to select the manufacturer's name and country. Now we're going to switch to the production table. From the production table, select the item number, name, shipping weight, and selling price. Click Next. Accept the defaults on the screen. Click Next. Accept the datasheet value. Click Next. Enter the required names for the form and subforms. Click Finish to view the forms. You will see that there are two subforms inside the main form here. This is how the form wizard creates a three-table form. This form looks exactly as the wizard created it. Now we will change its appearance. Repeat the creation process, this time naming your form Distribution Form 2, its subforms Manufacturer Subform 2, and Production Subform 2. Click Finish. Open the form you just created in Layout View in order to make changes. The first change you will make is to the form header. You will enter distributors with manufacturers and products. This may make its box several lines deep. If it does, drag its right edge with your mouse far enough to the right to fit the header on one line. Then drag its bottom edge up as far as possible without covering up any text. Next, click in the field names in the top portion of the form and change them to distributor, city, and state. Make sure you shrink those fields vertically to one line each. So shrink the state field in width until it is about the right size for a few letters. Shrink the city field until it is long enough for a long city name. Then select the state field and its label. Make sure you click one, then shift-click the other together so they will move as a unit and position them to the right of the city field. Next, edit the labels of the two subforms to read manufacturer and product. Next, you're going to need to select the two subform names. Then, within the Home tab, make them bold and increase their size to 14 points. Next, shrink the fields Prod ID and Prod Price to reasonable widths for their content. Then adjust the subform width to what is now required. Also move them up to use some of the space freed up when you put the distributor, city, and state on a single line. Next, you will find a picture on the web and download it. Once you have your file, click the Design tab within the Form Layout Tools. Click the Logo button. Navigate to the file and click OK. It will appear in your form's header. Move it to the right of the text. Go to Design View. Click the Rectangle tool in the Controls section of the Design ribbon. Draw the rectangle around all of the distributor data at the top of the form. Switch back to Form View to display the results. Now you will continue on with the activity, completing steps 7 through 19. As always, please reach out to me if you have any questions. Have a great day.